This is the 39th Annual Mile High Hook and Ladder Fire Muster and Parade, a proud tradition bringing together history, heroism, and community spirit. Whether you're here for the vintage fire trucks, live demos, or just the fun, this event has something for everyone. Let's start with the parade that kicks it all off, and then we will visit the muster portion and maybe a special helicopter visit. Well, we have made our way over to the muster portion of the event. The U.S. Forest Service always has a nice support here of the event, and they always bring a little known bear along with them, Smokey the Bear, that you might see a little bit later. This is a PIO vehicle, I believe, for South Metro Fire Rescue, and this is their Medic 13. Now, South Metro has a big involvement in this event, so they have a big presence with a lot of units and rigs that are here for the duration or here for just the parade and in and out. It's always good to see South Metro, but I'm a little biased as I live in the area. Now, something I don't remember seeing too much in past muster and parades is the state of Colorado and the Division of Fire and Fire Prevention. They had a nice turnout here. It was nice to see them here. Now, this is a Aurora Fire's Incident Support Unit. I believe this might be a new rig, however, I'm not sure. It seemed kind of odd seeing a lot of empty cabinets there and stuff for gear and whatnot. But then again, I'm not sure what goes into an incident support vehicle other than like communications equipment and that sort of thing, and like recovery type stuff like water and whatnot. Now, Denver Fire, they always bring one unit, and it's always a fun unit. It's Truck 38, and they always put the ladder way up in the air, and the kids are always mesmerized about it. Even have some kids saying, "Wow, can we climb up that?" And of course, we all know what the answer is to that. But this is the rear view, and now we'll turn it over here and look at the front view. Going all the way up. It's amazing that these ladders go as high as they do, because when you see them all down on the truck and driving around, they don't look like they could go that high. Now, one of the cool things about the muster here is when all the fire engines park, new to very old antique fire engines. When I say antique, I swear I see some of these in the same event back when I was in high school. So we're talking 25 plus years ago, 30 years ago, something like that. Heck, I don't remember, but it's cool to see these rigs still out driving around. You know, I never thought I would say, wow, those were really old back then, so I wonder what I should call them now. Really, really, really old? But anyways, it's always cool to see these rigs parked. Some of the rigs allow kids to climb up on them and enjoy them. Others obviously are very delicate, so they don't allow it. Now, this orange engine here that you see is actually the state of Colorado. I believe this is out of the Eisenhower Tunnel, one of those rigs that patrols and handles situations inside the Eisenhower Tunnel. I got a kick out of these sun visors in this engine. I think all fire engines need those. Anyways, here we go again with some more antique engines. Just really cool to see. Do you have a favorite antique fire engine? If you do, leave it in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. I don't know that I have a favorite, but I do like the old Seagraves. I don't know what it is about the old Seagraves, but I do like them. But let me know in the comments what your favorite one is. This video is not sponsored at all by anyone, but I wanted to give a shout out to the Cherry Cricket just because I eat there and I really enjoy their food and their drinks. And they obviously were a sponsor of this event, and here's a banner on the side of a truck. And here's another South Metro rig, Engine 14. This was part of a house fire demonstration that they did. And here's some more South Metro Fire Rescue rigs. These are their IDT units and a battalion chief, I believe. Now this is one of the main highlights for the kiddos. It's a water park of sorts, made with fire engines. They get some of these antique fire engines going with their water pumps, and they let the kids spray the water hoses, and then they also create like a little waterfall for all the kids to walk under, and parents as well if they wish. You see a lot of kids walking around really wet after this, but they go back and forth between the waterfall there and the spray and the hoses, trying to get them in the windows and the door there. And if you'll notice, the Arapahoe Rescue Patrol guys and gals are there helping them with those hoses. This is South Metro Fire Rescue Ladder 12, the Black Pearl. This one's a little special to me because Station 12, where this is housed, is very near to where I grew up through elementary, middle school, and high school, where my mom and stepfather lived. And Ladder 12, for the last couple of years in this event, has done a vehicle extrication scenario of a vehicle accident. Everybody gathers around and they get the jaws of life out and all their cool tools, and they explain what they're doing and why they're doing it and why sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Obviously, it's all about safety for everyone involved. Now, there are all kinds of vendors that also join in this event. Children's Hospital shows up, State Patrol shows up, and even Smokey the Bear makes a presence for all the kids. And there's also little food tents. You can buy different gadgets like these wooden carved fire trucks, which I thought were just really cool. I couldn't stop looking at them. South Metro has their foundation and other tents set up. Western Welcome Week, who's also a big supporter of this event, is there. By the way, Western Welcome Week is coming up. If you're in Littleton, make sure you partake. Here's what the whole parking lot looks like with the vendor tents, all of the fire engines, both new and old, and then we span over to the left and you'll see the little water park area for the kids and getting wet, all the way over to the vehicle extrication demonstration area. Now, the best surprise ever, the part we've all been waiting for. Children's Hospital Colorado and their helicopter. I'm always amazed at how far along medicine has come. I wish the price tag didn't come with it as well, but the equipment is certainly cool, and man, I tell you what, if you're in your darkest day with your children, you definitely want these folks to show up. They know what they're doing, they got the best equipment. and I would sure trust them. In fact, I have trusted them in the past with a severe burn on my daughter's leg, but they're great folks. They do very well, and they got some really cool gear.
Last thing that they did, because they were busy, and it kept getting postponed.
Now this is the Children's Hospital Colorado Critical Care Ground Unit, or Critical Care Transport as they call it. What I thought was unique about this is it has two gurneys in it. The one that you see right here in the video, which looks like a toddler or a child, maybe up to 18 years of age, could lay on that and be transported. But the other unique thing is, as we span around to the back of this rig, you're going to see a special gurney that is made up for infants, maybe neonatal intensive care type stuff. And that's what's on that gurney there. I thought it was really, really cool. Well, folks, I'm going to go jump in line here and see if I can't look at things. I appreciate you watching. Please give this a thumbs up, and we'll see you all in the next video. Take care.